Hello, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to another episode of Resident Evil 8 Knife Run Only. In the last episode, we completed the Lycan Den, and we started part of the factory. I almost said castle. We started part of the factory. In today's episode, we're going to hopefully finish up the factory, and then I'm not too sure what's going to happen. So let's grab our drinks, grab our snacks, and let's get into this. Or not. There we go. Let's get into this. That's weird that it didn't load. Okay. So from continuing on from the last episode, what we're doing now is we are making the mold for the cog mold that we've picked up. It takes so long to get there. Like I said, this place is very exaggerated in size. Now, luckily for us, we already unlocked this, and it's down there, so we don't have to run and go all the way around and, take about like 4 minutes to be doing all that stuff. We can literally just do that, and then boom, go right through that door. It makes it so much easier. Okay, perfect. We go down here. Now, if I was collecting gems and treasures and stuff, I'd need a bomb to blow that wall up, but since we're not focused on that in this playthrough anyway, we don't need any bombs. Alright, let's go.
Disappointing. I thought we could join forces against that bitch forever. Truly disappointing. Oh God, to be her children.
Okay, he's done. Oopsies. So, I'm just going to run from him. Doesn't really matter.
I'm not like my siblings. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch.
Uh-oh, he said a bad word.
I need enough.
Come on, hurry up. There you go.
Are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me, Ethan.
But I did, so what are you gonna do about it? Come on. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. And where is he? Well, you're the double-sided one. I guess we'll fight him. Oh, he took his mask off. Owie. Oh, Jesus. I can't see anything. Well, I walked into that, and that was my own fault. Come on, there we go, I was gonna say. Okay.
You again?
Ah, crap. Run! He's the guy that we are going to be using the flash grenade rounds for. Like I was talking about earlier. I don't even think I can make any more, can I? No. And I only have... Ooh, I only have 5. Yeah, well. We should be fine. Alright, let's call him up here. Not that I really need to, but, you know.
Got a long way to go.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, his factory is so exaggerated in size. And the amount of, you know, zombies and people that he have, like, there weren't this many people in the village. Come on. I do have a lot of criticism for this game, as you can tell. There are some things that did do, you know, cool. Like I said, the zombie-type people in the factory here, and the female slave zombies in the castle, I also like. But, just things like this is so exaggerated.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
Alright, let's go down here. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, you need guns here to take out the spots here, right? There, and then there's like 3 more, I think. Can I get this one from here? Yeah, buddy. Alright, can I get this one? I can. And then there's one more, which is right there. But it's a bit of a pain, because you have, like...
Another one?
You have the rocket-looking guys, like the jet... fighter jet-looking guys, which are pretty cool, but... Overall, they're a pain to deal with. Get off of me. And there's the last one right there. Switch to knife. And of course, they're going to land right there. That's okay, though. Oh my god, climb up the ladder. Come on, Ethan. There you go. Now, thankfully, they can't follow you up here, which is good. Man. Now, if you push that over, that also takes you, gives you another mold, I think, to make for Heisenberg's like hammer that you can sell. Like you can make a replica of it and sell it. Okay, we're gonna need weapon here. And we go back to knife now.
Shit, that was close.
No, really? Okay. And up we go.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda. Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try. There's more?
Okay, so now we have to call him up here. I don't know why I called him up to the other spot. When, I could just do it here. Anyway, either way, we gotta go all the way back to the first floor. To make, what do you call it? To make the key. Before. Okay.
It's dark.
No, really. And then on the way back, there's going to be a heavily armored guy, and that's going to be interesting. I don't know how we're going to get past him. Hey, what's up, Owie? Alright, let's just run past this guy. Apparently I can't. There we go. Okay, I'll teach you to get in my way. Okay. Owie, I don't know where you came from. That was easy. Okay, so how are we doing for time? We are at about 13 minutes. Okay. Alright, now we go all the way back. Yeah, there's a heavily armored guy. Thank God I could run around him. Because I was like, oh no, how am I going to do that? And there's another one here too, but I don't think I can get, I can't get around him. Wait till we get out here. Run. Ow, owie. That was rude. This way? Yep. Okay. B1. Okay. You can also use this key to get another part of the hammer that I was talking about earlier. But it's completely optional, so we're not doing that. We're just using this key here, and moving forward to the drill boss.
Tough one. But I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die.
Oh boy.
Someone's
Can I? No, I can't make any more. Ugh. That's just for mines. I don't care about any of that. Alright. So as I stated, I'm going to restate this again. Just so there's no confusion. This boss fight here, this is the propeller guy. If you use flash grenades, he basically loses control of himself and he drives into a wall. Again, the flash grenade does not cause any damage. And I can't think of the word. Basically, it helps out a lot. And as I said at the beginning of the series, this is one of the spots that I will be using the flash grenade. Again, flash grenade does not cause any damage. I will be using it to make him open himself up to be able to be attacked.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way! Now stay down.
Okay. And that is him down. So now I technically don't need this anymore. Alright, how do I get out of here? This way. Do I need to hit any switches along here? I can't remember. Nope, doesn't look like it. You know what I miss? You know one thing I really miss? And they took it away after after Code Veronica. Was it after? Yeah, it was about after Code Veronica they stopped doing it. And when you could walk up to things, and you could click things, and it would give you the character's thoughts. Like, you'd be able to, like, walk up to, I don't know, like this thing. And you would click on it, and it would say, like, there are dials and switches. I don't know what they are, so I don't want to mess with them. Like, just certain things like that. Like, I really, really miss them doing that. That's one thing I do miss in the modern Resident Evil games. It's the little thoughts, the little touches like that they stop doing that. That's very unfortunate. And again, like, look how high up this is. This is crazy. Okay, this way. And this way? Yep.
Again?
I remember when this first happened, when you got knocked off and you're all the way at the bottom. I remember when that first happened. I was really frustrated, and I was like, are you serious? I literally have to traverse this whole thing all over again? I was actually really frustrated. But thankfully, you don't need to do that.
Can't turn back now.
Okay. We are at 21 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to save this up here. We are going to finish Heisenberg, by the way, but I'm going to save it up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fight Heisenberg. Now, this fight is in 2 stages. So, the first stage, you have to use this. You don't have any choices. You're forced to use this, so obviously this doesn't ruin the run or anything like that. So you're forced to use these weapons. Now, once you get knocked out of this and you're at the part where you're running around, that's when I will be, of course, using our, trusty slasheroni, knife-eroni. So let's get into our tank and begin our fight.
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire. I'm coming, Rose.
So there is a goat, one of the goats of warding. I don't know where it is, but apparently it's on one of these, like where you're coming up here, you have to shoot it. I don't know where it is. And if you miss it, obviously you have to either do this fight all over again or wait for the next one, because you can't come back here, so. But anyways, this part's going to get, loud and stuff, so I'm going to mute the microphone, because this part can be a little bit pain in the ass, so I do need to concentrate a little bit. When I get to the knife part, I will probably come back and start talking. So until then, enjoy the video.
You're like a goddamn cockroach. You think you can take me on? Fine. This'll be my before I kill the bitch. Let's settle this. Man. Your corpse will be another addition to my army. I'll die like the world's watching. This is the best. So this is the power of all along, huh? I need rule. Oh, don't give up! Coward, in the face of my steel glory! Guess I do have to thank that bitch Miranda for this. I'll kill her with the power she gave me. That's what I call being a good son! Impressive. Come on! I thought, spending years on enough bitches stuff. The villagers are nothing but a bunch of worthless peons. I'm a god Where my Lordy? That boulder punching asshole. But you're first. Having fun? Here we go. The final stretch. Well, what do you think? It's hopeless. Right? Just give up. Flesh and blood will never win against me! This isn't David and Goliath. It's Ethan and a bloody demise! You really should have taken my deal. You'll be frozen in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murder them. This can't be the end for me! I must kill her!
Okay, that was a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm trying to skip here. We're at 27 minutes. And there's no way that we can do the entirety of Chris's part, in this video.
I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation.
I'm trying to skip this.
My team and I were careless.
Yeah, they know who you were. Okay, so let's see what happens if I quit this. Will I start right at Chris's part? Let's take a look here. Go like this, click continue, just to make sure. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's end the episode right here. Alright, so we are finished Heisenberg's factory. Heisenberg is all done, which is really good. As I said, realistically, none of the locations in this game are very big, which is kind of sad. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you liked watching me destroy Heisenberg with a couple of slashes with the knife. If you did, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that fun kind of stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Resident Evil 8 Knife Run only. Until then, have a wonderful day.